Here's the wrap-up video. 2019 has come to an end. Happy New Year to everybody. I know this video is a little late. Year started out pretty damn good. I thought it was going to be another really good year, but kind of fizzled. The thing you got to realize about this whole thing is some years you're going to get quality, some years you're going to get quantity. 2018 was quantity. Even though I did end up with some nice diamond rings. I got that big square one I still got, and some of the other ones over here. And I did end up with quite a bit of gold. This year though, I look at it a little differently. I mean, I got two really awesome rings, and this platinum one is really nice. That stone has got a lot of fire, and it's a heavy ring, and I really like that ring. So I kind of pat myself on the back. You get a find early in the year, and sometimes it can be a little complacent, with it. I got this one out of the rocks at Northampton, so that was another cool find. So I hit two good finds at the beginning of the year. I had the signet ring, I sold that. I sold two other wedding bands I found, the Dason ring and a small Posey ring. I still got this one I found about 2 months ago, and I got the earring, 14 karat earring. I sold the gold teeth. I did well on them, and I flowed some of that money back into a trading account, and I bought SLV, so I'm up on that right now, the silver ETF. Silver's just going to go crazy this year. A lot of people predicting big things with silver. Check out Mike Maloney's last few videos. They're really good. Talks a lot about silver jewelry too, and about owning jewelry. And I like to keep, I see some videos on YouTube about people selling silver. I wouldn't sell it right now. I'll put the link to Mike's last video, Mike Maloney's last video, and he can show you the discrepancy right now between, there's a gold-silver ratio, and it's way out of whack. So silver's got a lot of catch up to do, and I think that I'm invested heavily in silver right now, and I think you're going to see a big jump this year, probably $25 to $30 silver by the end of 2020, 2021. So I wouldn't go out running out right now and trying to sell any of your silver. I have a lot from the last few years, and I'm really, jewelry is an investment just as much as coin bullion or any kind of precious metal investment is. So you definitely want to keep your silver, and the same with the silver coins. I got my little box here with some stuff, and this is some of the bullion. You can buy some of this stuff, and that's fine and everything, but I like free stuff. And when I find stuff on the beach that for free, you can't beat it. So here's some of the stuff I've gotten over the years. These are beach silver coins, and they're just as valuable. Melt value is still silver. They're 90%, but you find a lot of silver on the beach, and it's free. Just takes a little detecting, so I'm going to add all that into there. My two favorite coins, I'm going to hold these out. One of these is a little rare. There's two barbers, and one of them's got a rare mint mark, I think, on one of them. And I had a barber dime. Those were my favorites. The barber dime's pretty worn, but that was another favorite. But these two barbers were my two favorite coins for the year. I got them off the same beach, and they were pretty close to each other. They're black, but I think I can get those cleaned up maybe. I don't want to do too much damage to them though, but those were cool coins. I only got one silver half. Did get a seeded silver coin, seeded quarter earlier in the year, and but that's very worn. That's almost worn down to where you can't see it. It's like a slick wreck. So got 23 Mercs. I'm gonna go over this. I got 11 Rosies. I think like 8 silver quarters. Got some Indians. I got that cool fatty there, that 1863 or 1864 it was. And that's a pretty cool looking coin. I did get some cool Liberty nickels, and I got a whole bunch of, maybe 2 dozen buffaloes. Silver wise, not terrible. I did get a few silver coins. It was kind of, I didn't put the time in. You got to really put the time in, but the beaches got sanded in midway through the year, and there's that 1920 or 30 ring that I got down there at that shale pile. The shale pile's nice, but I'm not really interested in the shale pile. I'm interested in what's beneath the shale pile, what's beneath that beach, and a lot of good stuff on that beach, but it's deep. It's 8 feet down, and the last cut on that beach of significance was probably almost 10, 15 years ago. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's when the fun will really come. But no, it was a good year. Could have done more. Got to get back into the water. I just keep putting it off. Got all my stuff ready to go and haven't even gotten out of the box yet. So, but maybe we'll get out and do some fresh water. I got the case for this. I've got all my wetsuits and everything. They'll probably be loose on me, but I'm going to get out there. I've been doing some research. That's what's in the folder there. And some spots I'm going to try to hit. But no, it was a good year. Like I say, these 2 rings, I'm happy with those. So I'm going to definitely keep going at it. Right now, the beaches are sanded in up here. Last storm, it pulled sand in off the bank. We had some cuts forming, and it was looking good, but we're having they're sand puller storms, and they just pull sand down from the shelf, fills in the cut areas. Let that beach stew for a few months. I think some people are going to be surprised, because those beaches are going to try to revert back to the mean, and they're going to start moving sand from one end to the other, and when that happens, you're going to get your chance in the wet sand, and that's where the majority of your jewelry is. And the high-end rings, it's all in the wet sand areas. At least over the years, that's been my case. And when that wet sand starts to move this spring and summer, I think you're going to be surprised. 2013, I was sat there and I was in awe. Some of the stuff I saw coming out, and I think it's going to happen again eventually. So, Roger, I haven't talked to him. I'm hoping to get an update soon. I got to reach out to him this week. But it wasn't good news. See what happens. I'm hoping he's going to come back and bounce back, but I don't know. So, but no, it was a good year. Like I say, I got the weight off, so I feel a hell of a lot better. And I think 2020 is going to be good. So I think you got to stick with it. I'll be out there doing the videos. Sometimes they're not going to be a lot, but when it gets hot, I'll post the site. I know people like to come down too from Vermont and upstate New Hampshire, New York, so and they don't want to come down and find a sanded-in beach. They want to find some stuff. So that's why I put the spots up. I'm not going to hog the sites and get everything, but I mean, it's a hobby, it's fun, and I enjoyed it, and keep going. That's the key. And silver, I think silver is going to take off this year. I really do. So don't sell it. Don't sell your silver. Hold something for an investment, If you have bills or you want something to buy, sell a little gold, but silver's got a long way to go. And I love that Mike Maloney. Check out these 2 video links. I'll put them on the description section on my video tonight. His last 2 videos, especially his last video, he hit the nail on the head, and he shows the chart, and it's an inverted chart. They flip it upside down. It shows gold-silver ratio, and it's so far out of whack. So silver's got a huge gap to close now on gold, and I really think it's going to fly up to 25, 30 bucks this year, probably by summer. So, but we'll wait and see. So, no, that's about it. So, pretty good year, and we'll be back out again soon. So, hang in there, and I wish everybody the best.